Hello friends, let's work on some age problems for GMAT. So let's start with the first one. The first problem is Jack is now 14 years older than Bill. So first we'll just write down their present ages. Let's say Jack's present age is J and Bill's present age is B, and the whatever they have given in question is Jack is now 14 years older than Bill. So Jack's present age is J equal to B plus 14. If in 10 years, now we are talking about present plus 10 years time, Jack will be twice as old as Bill. So what will be the ages of Jack and Bill after 10 years? J plus 10 and B plus 10, right? Always write it like that: present ages, then the future ages, or if sometimes it's given in the question past ages, so write down here past ages and whatever J minus whatever is given. So that's the best way to solve age problems. If in 10 years Jack will be twice as old as Bill, so after 10 years now Jack will be J plus 10 and he will be twice as old as Bill, twice of B plus 10. How old will Jack be in 5 years, right? So how old will Jack be in 5 years? We have to find J plus 5 because J is his present age. This we have to find. So we have two equations, J equal to B plus 14 and this second one. So let's put, so we have to find the value of J basically. So we can put the value of B from first equation into the second one. So we get J plus 10 equal to 2 times, in place of B we can put here J minus 14. If we take 14 to the other side, J minus 14 plus 10 will be J minus 4. So on further simplification it will become J plus 10 equal to 2J minus 8. So if we take this J to other side and this 8 to this side, what it will be? It will be 2J minus J, which is J equal to 10 plus 8, 18. Yeah. So 18 is the present age of Jack. So after 5 years his age will be 23. So D is the answer for this. So we didn't went to find B, we just found the value of J by putting B's value from here in the second equation. So that's how you have to do to avoid more calculations, to speeden up the problem solving. Okay, so next, move on to the next problem. In January of 2000, okay, he's talking about January 2000 here. I was one more than, let's say my age is M, and I was one more than 11 times. One more means one plus, it plus to something. What is that something? 11 times as old as my son. One more than 11 times. So let's say my son William's age is W. So M is my age and W is my son's age, right? In January 2000. This is the relationship. So in January of 2009, now January of 2009 means how many years? 9 years. 9 years later, I was 7 more than 3 times as old as him. So what will be the age of man and William after 9 years? Their ages will be M plus 9 and W plus 9. And man's age, M plus 9, is 7 more than, so 7 more than, 7 plus more than what? 3 times as old as him. So 3 times the age of William, W plus, which is W plus 9 now, right? So, and we have to find how old was my son in January of 2000. So we have to basically find the value of W. So now we know we have to find W, so we'll put the value of M from first equation. This is first equation, this is the second. we'll just put m from first to here so that we directly get the value of w like we did in the previous question. We put the value of b. So similarly we'll put the value of m here. So what we will get, 1 plus 11w plus 9 equal to 7 plus, if we open up this bracket, 3w plus 27. So if we take this 3w to the other side, we'll get 8w, and it will be, and 1 plus 9 is 10, equal to, if we take this 10 to the other side, and 27 plus 7 is 34. All these calculations you have to do mentally. Minus 10, so it will be 24. The more you practice, the faster you will become. So 24 by 8 is 3. So William's present age is 3, and that's what we have to find. So we are done with this problem. So moving on to the next problem here. So we are given that 1/2 of Heather's age 2 years from now plus 1/3 of her age 3 years ago is 20 years. So don't get bothered by the long statements. Just let's break them one by one. 1/2 of Heather's age. Let's say the Heather's current age is h. So what will be 1/2? Half of h. 2 years from now. Now he's talking 2 years from now. Let h be the present age. So what will be Heather's age 2 years from now? It will be h plus 2. So it will become 1/2 of Heather's age will be half of h plus 2. This is h is the present age, and after 2 years her age will be h plus 2. So 1/2 will be half of h plus 2 from now, plus 1/3 of her age, plus 1/3 of her age 3 years ago. So what was her? This is present age, this is after 2 years, and 3 years ago will be h minus 3. 3 years ago, right? So 1/3 of her age 3 years ago, it will be 1 by 3, h minus 3 is 20. So we got the equation, right? Now how can we solve it quickly? So let's say we just took the denominator LCM as 6. 2 into 3 is 6, so it comes 3h plus 3 to the 6 plus 2h minus 6. 6 gets cancelled out, so 20. So we have 5h by 6 equal to 20. 25 fours are 20, so we get Heather's age as 24. So that's the answer. We are done with third problem. Let's look at the fourth problem now. So the fourth problem is given that in 3 more years, okay, Miguel's grandfather will be 6 times as old as Miguel. Let's say their present ages are, Miguel's present age is m and his grandfather's age is g. These are present ages, right, of Miguel and grandfather. Now we are talking about in 3 more years, right? So we are talking about present plus 3 years, right, after 3 years. So their ages will be m plus 3 and g plus 3, and they have given Miguel's grandfather will be 6 times as old as Miguel was last year. Okay, that's interesting. So what was Miguel last year? Present minus 1, m minus 1. Miguel's last year was m minus 1. So in 3 years Miguel's grandfather is m plus 3. So m plus 3 is equal to, will be 6 times as old as Miguel was last year, which is m minus 1. 6 times, so sorry, here it will be g plus 3 because we are talking about grandfather. G plus 3 is 6 times m minus 1. This is first equation. Now in the second line they have given when Miguel's present age is added to his grandfather's present age. So here we have their present ages. So m plus g, the total is 68, right? So we have everything written in front of us: present age, after 3 years their ages, and Miguel's age 1 year ago, and we were able to make the first equation, and now we are able to make the second equation. So we have two equations in m and g. What we have to find, how old is each one now? We have to find both, so we can solve it in any way. Let's put the value of m from second equation in 1. What we'll get, or if we do like that, so there will be multiplication of 68 and 6, which will be complex. So let's put the value of g from second to the first equation. This thing also you can see sometime. So g will be 68 minus m plus 3 equal to, if we open the bracket, 6m minus 6. If we take this m to the other side, it will become 7m, and if we take 6 to this side, it will be 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 68 is 77. So how simplified it became. If we had taken the m used here, so we would have to multiply 68 with 6, and it would have been complex. So m equal to 11, and if we just put m in second equation, so what we will get, g plus 11 equal to 68. So g is 57. So we found the ages of Miguel and her grandfather in the present time, 11 and 57. So let's move on to the next problem. The sum of ages of 5 children born at the intervals of 3 years each is 50 years. Whenever such problem is there where sum of 5 objects, 5 children, or 7 objects, 3 objects, you have to smartly choose the variable. How we can do that? So the sum of ages of 5 children born at the intervals of 3 years, right? So 5 ages are, let's draw a number line. Let's say, now if we take this to be x, let's say this is x minus 3 and x minus 6. We are taking at the interval of 3 years each, right? So this will be, why we are choosing it like this, it will become apparent, because when we'll add them all, this 6 will get cancelled with this, 3 will get cancelled with this, so we'll be left with, if we add all of them, the sum of ages of 5 children will be 5x is equal to 50. How easy it became to solve, right? X equal to 10. What is the age of the youngest children? So the youngest children's age is 10 minus 6, which is 4. So how easy it became with, always choose the values like this. If it was given 7 children, then yeah, it will work very well if there are odd number of children. Like for even also, it will be much more simplified if you choose numbers like this, variables like this, x minus, x plus, right? So we are done with 5th problem. Let's move on to 6th problem. A is 2 years older than B. Okay, let the age of A be A and B be B. So A is 2 years older than B. So A equal to B plus 2. Who is twice old as C? So B is 2 times C. If the total of the ages of A, B and C be 27, so A plus B plus C equal to 27. How old is B? It's a simple problem. Let's put A from here, and from here we can put the value of C over here. So it will become, what we will get, B plus 2 plus B plus, in place of C we'll get B by 2 equal to 27. So it will become, if we take this 2 to the other side, so and B plus B is 2B, and if we take this 2 up, so you have to be very quick in such calculations. 4B plus B by 2 equal to 27 minus 2 is 25, right? So this comes out to be 5b by 2 equal to 25. It gets cancelled. So b is 10. So b comes out to be 10. B equal to 10 from here, right? So, and we have to find b. So we are done with 6th problem. It was a very straightforward, easy problem. But practice lots of easy questions for GMAT before you move on to the difficult ones, right? So once you start feeling comfortable, then you can move on to the difficult ones as well. So we'll be solving only 7 problems in this set. So the 7th problem is present age of Sameer and Anand are in the ratio 5:4. Let's say their Sameer's age is S and Anand's age is A, so they are in the ratio 5:4. 3 years hence, so what will be their ages after 3 years? S plus 3 and A plus 3. The ratio of their ages will become, so this ratio will become 11 by 9. So we have to find what is the Anand's present age in years. Simple, 2 equations, 2 variables, we can easily find it. Right, let's simplify the second equation. 9s plus 27 equal to 11a plus 33, and from the first one we got 4s equal to 5a. Okay, so let's further simplify it. 9s equal to 11a plus 33 minus 27 is 6. So from here we can put the value of s over here. 9 into s is 5 by 4a. 5 by 4a equal to 11a plus 6. So if we take 11a to the other side, it will become 45 by 4, and when 11 will go to other side and we'll multiply it with 4, it will be minus 44. Minus 44, a equal to 6. So on simplification we get a equal to 24, and s will be s equal to what? If we put this 24 over here, so we'll get 30, x equal to 30. So Anand's present age is 24. So we are done with 7 problems. Hope you learned a lot out of this exercise. Keep practicing, and what the main learnings were in the 5th problem, that's how we have to choose the ages whenever like 5, 7 objects or children are given, the sum of their ages. That will be the best to solve the problems quickly, and always use this format like present age, age in the future, and then correlate with what's given in the problem and make a couple of equations and then solve it. So that's all. And here also another learning was that which variable we have to put in from the first equation into the second. Like we put here b from the first equation in the second one, right? So as to simplify the things and quickly reach the answer whatever is required. We were required Jack's age, so we put b. And in the second problem also we were required to find the son's age, so we put the other variable man's age from first equation in the second, so we quickly reach the son's age. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, please subscribe my channel. I'll keep on posting more such problems on GMAT, which will be very helpful for you to crack GMAT. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye.